Wonderful good evening also from my side. Super excited to be here in this global call. 500 people already are here. Michael said it. Spread the link one more time to get these information what I give you guys right now for the community to all your people, and don't let them miss out. Here we go. I will start with this sentence. Sometimes a simple change in viewpoint reveals an entirely new horizon. And this new horizon for me came in the year 2014, where I was in my normal job. I had a 40-hour week, but always there was something in me what told me, hey, this cannot be it. When I saw my colleagues going to work in the morning and then they said on a Monday, it's just Monday, only 5 days till Friday. Yeah, I have a holiday week now, and so on and so on. And I could not hear this. And then when I stamped in myself in the morning to go to work, I thought, like, there must be something else. And I deeply knew that something will change. And I'm very grateful to one person who gave me that chance. So you can already be grateful for the person who gave you this chance today, because if you take this serious, this can 100% change your life. And I changed my life back then through work, through vision, through consistency. My way was also not always up. It was like up and down, up and down, up and down. But if you have your vision and you know where you want to go, you can basically do it. And I'm not a special person. I'm a pretty normal guy. I'm a nerd guy. Like, everybody can do anything what you basically want. Let's check a bit about the global situation in terms of finance and in general what is going on. What's in the world? We have super high inflation. I always tell the people, if you don't do anything to your money, we can say one thing for sure. At the end of next year, you will have 10% less on your bank account in buying power. The second thing is there's a jungle of opportunities. Maybe some people come to you and they want to show you the new best thing, the next Bitcoin, the next whatever, but you're alone out there and you have no idea what to choose, and you cannot ask anybody, is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? Can I do it? Can I trust it? Because yeah, who can find out if something is really good or basically bad? There's information overload. Like I said it already, it's just too much out there and you're alone and you don't know what to choose. And also, there's a future uncertainty. Like, nobody knows where the whole financial situation goes, the whole world basically goes. But yeah, it's very hard nowadays to be alone out there. And basically, usually it's like that, and I see it around with the people. You invest alone, you learn alone, even if you want to learn. I think most people don't want to learn because they don't have a target. Like, they are at home, they're consuming, but they're not evolving. That is the biggest problem in my eyes. And you're also making the mistakes alone. And a lot of people, they just try something once, then they fall down, even if it's just a little setback in their career, and they already quit. And isolation is slowing growth. That is a fact. And the problem is not the lack of opportunities. The problem is the lack of environment. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys have heard this sentence, but who are the people you are spending the most time with? Who are the 5 people you're spending the time with? Is it just your work colleagues? If it's some other people who are broke? Is it some people who just complain on a daily basis on their life? Or is it some people who have a vision, who have a goal, who work on themselves in a daily basis, not only on their body, also on their mind? Are your people willing to grow, or are you in a swamp of people who are just existing? And if you want to change something in your life, you first have to change the people you spend the most time with. And therefore, you could need something. The biggest thing nowadays in this century is basically a community making. I literally told the same thing 11, 12 years ago. The new gold is basically networking, like building a strong foundation of people who have the same goal. And to form a big community, for example, like a unicorn. Unicorn means an amount of 1 million people. A decacorn, 10 billion people. And there's communities also what are hectocoins, like trillion companies, and the community is the new form of capital. That is what this slide is basically going to tell you. And talking about community has already built masterpieces out there. And the brands you see here on the screen, they're not just copies. They are masterclass in their own. Discord, back in my time when I was playing a lot of computer games, we always used TeamSpeak, and we said, TeamSpeak, no, but nothing can happen to TeamSpeak. It will be the biggest platform. Boom, Discord came. Google, maybe back in the days you used some other search engines, but now literally everybody is just using Google. Google is a masterpiece, and they even expanded their community with other products. Stripe, SpaceX, with Tesla, SpaceX, OpenAI, and generally ChatGPT. These are masterpieces. And yeah, they are not copied, but they are the biggest communities on Earth. And now talking, and we heard already a lot about it. Who is Xfusion? Xfusion basically is the combination out of the right energy. Guys, there's positive energy and there's negative energy. Negative energy will pull you down. If you're in an environment and you're 5 people you're suddenly spending time with are all positive, they all want to grow, they all want to make money, they all want to improve their lives for their own, for their families, for their loved one, for their parents, you will soak up this energy and you will go the way up. If you then combine this with the right knowledge, with the knowledge from people who already have done it, who are not even special, who just did something different for a certain amount of time with other right people, you have made the second step. And the third, if you change these two individual things already, like you change your energy and you bring up your knowledge, I think there's a law. The capital has to come. And that is the problem out there. You might make some money out there in whatever business, but I can tell you, I have worked with thousands of people in the world, and I tell you one thing, and believe it or not, if your mindset is not ready for your income, you will lose your money again. And that is a problem from so many people. Think about people who won the lottery. Suddenly they have $2 million, $10 million on their bank account, and they're broke or even in debt after 1 year. Why? Because their mindset is here and their capital is here. And you cannot have one basically without the other. Combine energy and knowledge and you will get the capital. But you don't want to do it alone. We talked about that already. You need a community. You need two people who take you by the hand, who bring you into this new environment of growth, positivity, and success. And you will see what's basically changing. And what already has changed. Like I got my first call here in the very early October, I think. It was very early October. And Stanis and Jelko, they told me, hey, we're working on something since 8 months and we have not told a single person about it. We're testing in the background, but we are soon ready to go out and you will see how viral this will go, because this is exactly the thing what the market needs right now. And I said, hey, this is super interesting. I will come to you guys. I will have a look at it. And I went there. I felt the energy. I felt the vision. I would not even say it's a vision, because vision, I had enough visions. Like I already saw the proof and the results on the paper, black and white. And I could say, hey, this is not a vision anymore. This is a proven concept and we can directly bring it into reality and we can bring it to the people. Yeah, Xfusion basically rebranded or basically started 4th of December in 2025. Right now, already over 33 countries, 28,000 members you will see on the slide. Already it's 29. Sorry for the people who are producing the slides. You have to change it again to 29. And the vision for 2030 is 1 million people. And I don't think it's going to be hard at all to bring 1 million people. Because think back what I told you at the start. How many people are out there who have no idea what to do with their money? And I know people who have money, but they don't know what they do. They have it on their bank account. Remember my other sentence, 10% is gone after 1 year. Or you go in the traditional bank product, like the bank is calling you and says, hey, mister, blah, 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 we have a new, very beautiful bank product. This is old school, and there's opportunities out there. So I think 1 million member, 2030, maybe even earlier. Yeah, What is Xfusion now? Basically, it is one platform and many opportunities. Some people of you will hear now and say, hey, I want to be an active part of that. I can imagine putting my energy inside there and bringing this vision out there to the people. Maybe you're the other part. You say, hey, I'm more passive and I'm just enjoying the product and I don't want to tell anybody about it. Hey, it's also okay. What we offer you are verified providers, a broker. I will talk about it in a second. We will offer you payment solutions. So basically, we're not only showing you a way how to make money, we're showing you also a way how to spend your earned money on an easy way again. And even if you bring that to your community, you can make a living from that. You will also get trading signals. Like, I compare trading signals like a cheat code. Imagine walking in a casino. You sit there, and somebody is telling you in your ear, hey, there will be red. Then you play roulette, and then you put it on red and you win. These are basically the trading signals. The people who created these signals are absolute pros with more than 95% hit rate. If you just copy that by your own, you can have also a very great success, even in manual trading. For that, we will also give you the education. If you're the full passive part, you will go into copy trading. So you will just connect your account to a person who is doing this for many years, who has a great risk management. We'll also talk about that in a second. Yeah, you will get digital tools and you will get the right education, not only in the trading environment, you will get it also in the right mindset and personal growth environment. And I think there's nobody out there in the world who doesn't want to travel. And out of my experience, there's no cooler thing in the world to go with people to a place where you have never been before, in the right energy. I will use that word or that sentence even more. In the right energy with people who also want to go to the same target where you want to go, and you explore these countries with other people. Yeah, global financial market and strategic partners. I always thought the Forex market is boring because I thought like, yeah, they're trading the currencies here, euro, US dollar, Australian dollar to Canadian dollar. And you sit there the whole day and there's 4 digits after the comma, then there's a little movement. And I did not understand it. But I also did not understand that there is an unbelievable potential in this market to make some money, either by your own, and out of experience, not everybody wants to do that, but let the job get done by a pro. Yeah, this market, I give you some number in your hand, has between 7.5 and $9 trillion of trading volume per day. And if you have ever asked yourself how much cash in the world is existing, you can take the daily volume of the Forex market and you will know around about how much cash there's in the entire world. Ridiculous numbers, right? Yeah, there's also brutally high liquidity in the market. And this is the most important what you have to understand. Our money here, what we're going to make, is not coming from some magic system or some sorcerer or whatever. It is coming from the market. And the market, imagine the Forex market like the sea. There's so many, I don't know even how many liters, trillions, whatever, this number you cannot even imagine, water in the sea. If you take out some buckets or some swimming pools, the sea does not care. And this is how you can imagine the Forex market. Now talking about an established broker in this Forex market, because if you want to trade Forex, you need a playground. You need a place where you can trade. And tech markets will be your playground. And over 650,000 users have already trusted tech markets successfully. Did you get the number? In January, there was more than $347 billion, not million, $1 billion in trading volume. It's a fully regulated FSC broker. It's the biggest FSC regulated broker in whole Mauritius. And I tell you one thing now, we just had the Beyond conference here in Dubai a few weeks ago. We saw the numbers, we saw the growth. Get ready to have tech markets in the top 10 or the top 5 in 2026, because the growth, what this broker is bringing to the table is absolutely madness in a positive thing. Yeah, and you can trade basically everything. You can trade currencies, you can trade metals, you can trade commodities, you can trade crypto. We will talk about that in a second as well. But the tech markets will be your playground. 5 strategic advantages for you, what you will get when you become a part of Xfusion community. First of all, to make it short and simple, structured copy trading. You just link your account to a person who is an absolute professional in this industry, who has a great risk management in trading. And this copy trading is based on quality, not quantity. Yeah. Security before hype. I saw enough hypes. I'm done with hypes. I just want stability, security. Live signals in real time. I told you already about that, like the little cheat code what we have in the background. Then on the 20th of February, the Bit1 exchange launched. The exchange will give you the same opportunity what we can do in Forex with the Forex trading in the crypto space on bit1.com. So you can connect then to a trader also there, and you can spread and diversify your interests, what you want to do basically. To make this all a bit more appealing and sexy for the people, we have a 12x, or right now still till the 31st of March, we have a 24x boost. That means, imagine you trade with $1,000. Calculate with me. And you make 1% per month. How much you make? $10. Is it good in percent? Yes. Is it in theory a very good business? Yes. But is it more exciting when I tell you, take this $1,000, multiply it by 24, and we're talking about $24,000 now, and your percent doesn't go on your 1,000, it goes on your 24,000. Do you have a business now? I think yes. And that is the reason also why we're growing so fast. Like, people have a bigger volume what they can use for trading, what is then traded by the copy traders for them. And I told you already, the money what you basically earn here, you can also comfortably spend here again, because we will provide you with a fully working, highest of the highest quality debit cards in the industry, where you can connect your trading account, your back office with your card, and then you can go out there in the world and you can literally buy anything where Visa and MasterCard is accepted with your own card. And now think with me, guys, wouldn't it be cool? You just put $1,000 in that business. You make round about whatever, 1%. Let's just say $200. And you take this money, put it on your card, and you know my $200 are not even gone, but I'm making every month like 100 or 200 right now. Just an example. But imagine, wouldn't it be cool? I guess yes, and it is cool. So now you're asking yourself, how much am I going to make when I put round about XYZ of money? So you see it here on the screen with $1,000. We just calculated it with a percent per month, and you can basically read it yourself. Little disclaimer, especially on this one. Of course, nobody has a glass orb where they can predict the future, but we have past performance and results. So everything what we have done in the last weeks and months was absolutely incredible and amazing. And these numbers, what you see there, are very, very realistic, I tell you guys. If not, even better. But yeah, you see it. Okay, now, you guys think maybe out there, this almost sounds a bit good to be true. Let me take these arguments from you. First of all, if you always say to anything, this is too good to be true, will you ever have an opportunity in your life? No. Why are you afraid of? First of all, you don't give away your money to other people. Your money stays in your account. You start today, you can press the stop button tomorrow. So there's full flexibility. I saw a lot of Forex businesses out there, and like, trust me, the most of them are, you have to buy a package, you have to buy a license, and then you have to wait XYZ amount of weeks and days and months that you maybe get back the money for your license. This is not what we want. We want to give the client flexibility. They can start today, stop tomorrow. Maybe something happens. Okay, no problem. Next month you withdraw your money. Okay. Risk management. You can be the best trader in the entire world. If you don't have a risk management, sooner or later you will lose. Period. Why is our main strategy, what we use here, so good? Because the risk management is on point. Our trader is only going between 0.1 and 0.3% of the capital per trade per day. And I say it again, the focus is not on quantity and spamming out the trades to put some traffic on the platform. The quality is in the foreground. You want to make a good quality of trades and don't lose the client money. And I tell you guys what I love about this. This is a personal thing. If the trader wakes up in the morning, he sits down there on his PC and he sees, hey, this market looks very weird, I will not go. And he's protecting the money basically from us and the clients. Discipline and risk management, I said it. Diversification options. Don't put all your money on one horse. Like, spread it a bit. Go a bit with the signals. Learn it. Go a bit in different copy trading strategies. We're also constantly expanding the copy trading strategies, what we basically offer you guys. One of you guys maybe likes the even more, I call it even boring, because it's boring on paper, but in reality it's super exciting. Yeah, but there might be a copy trading strategies also in the future that has a bit more speed, if you like that, if you're a person who wants to do that. If you want it super fast and have it under your control, you go a bit for the signals. But everything is basically backed up by a full transparency. So you can see your trade. You can put your account in MT5, in the MetaTrader 5, and you can see what basically has happened there. Then we have, in my eyes, a super fair shared values system, and it's 70-30. So 70% stays with you, with the client, and 30% is distributed to the different parties in the game. First of all, a certain amount of money goes to the trader. Is it fair? Think about it. Yes, this guy has spent his life to learn how to trade. Now this is his product. Is it fair when this guy is trading with our money and gets a share from our success? Yes. Is it fair when the person who showed you this business and will maybe change your life, and I tell you right now, in my eyes, it will change your life. Is it fair if this person gets a bit of your success as a reward that he showed you this life-changing opportunity? Yes. And is it also good for us that we keep 70%? Yes. Okay. So everybody in this game is making money. The broker, the partner, the investor, and even if you heard it, the liquidity provider above, but that would go too deep into the detail. So, income from market volume. So, if you share this idea to your people, I explain you our concept in one sentence. Help other people to make money, not only through the network, through the product. I have never seen a company out there who's working with network or with affiliate system where the product is paying you more than the compensation plan. Welcome to Xfusion. Yeah, but you will get paid in lot commission. So every time when there's a trade happening, a little part from this goes in your pocket. Every time when your client is successful, your client makes money, you get a part of the profit in your pocket because you gave this opportunity to your client. There's active and passive income. I already talked about that. And if you are a dedicated and motivated leader who wants to go out there and bring it to more people or want to build whole organizations as a leader and form a community, you will have even infinity bonus pools. You will have global pools where the whole success from the entire community is flowing in, and a part of that goes also into your pocket. And these pools, we had the payout like just a day ago or something. I can tell you guys, wait another year and see these pools then. Oh my God. Academy, I told you, nothing is basically existent or persistent if you don't change also a bit what is going on there. Yeah, like You should work on yourself, get your leadership qualities, bring your mindset on to the next level. Just change your habits to something different. And basically, the people here, they are showing you how to do that and what they exactly do to, or what they did to come at this point where they are right now. Then there will be personal brand and AI technologies what also going to help you to build. There will be financial literacy and trading education, and there will be, of course, leadership and influence that you can start building your team, leading your team into the success and get an easy duplication. And talking about duplication, a product like this is easily duplicating itself. Think about other companies in affiliate marketing. They have, for example, a weight loss product. If you have a guy who is very, very overweight and he's taking the product for a month and he suddenly loses 30, 40 kg, there's no chance in the world when other people recognize that this person lost money that he's not talking about the product. But not everybody's overweight. Solar panels, for example, are also a good product, but not everybody wants it. But there's one product in the entire world what everybody wants. The product is money. To spoil you. What is our main product? Money. So welcome to Xfusion again. Environment accelerates growth. We had that already. Imagine traveling with your friends, what basically started with you this business together. Change your complete lifestyle. Don't wake up in the Monday morning and think, hey, it's Monday again. Wake up in Bali, for example. Congratulations again to all the people who reached the Bali incentive. And think about all the people who said no to opportunity in their life, what didn't change their life. Status symbols. We had just a very, very great incentive about also watches and some cool lifestyle objects in the last one, and you will find them in your back office. Recognition for the leaders. You saw it, like how many people already started from scratch here and reached these crazy, crazy good results. And with these people, you can build your community together and grow to the next level. Now you're gonna ask yourself, but yeah, he said a lot, but how is this working? What is my first step if I want to join this business? And I explain you in a very simple way. First, you create an account. Everybody has done that. Second, you connect it to the broker, because here in this business you will have one link, but you will have 3 to 4 different businesses in one link. Third, you install and you verify the platform. Everybody has done that also in the past. And fourth, you fund your account, and you have multiple opportunities how to fund your account, either by bank transfer, by credit card, by crypto funding. And the good thing is, again, your money, your account, your control. If you want to stop, or if you have to stop, you stop. Yeah. After this, you have set up your account, you're basically ready to go in whatever direction you want to go. You want to be that passive enjoyer. You want to be that investor who found the opportunity for you and your people, how you have an exciting product out there, what is also very, very controllable and predictable. Yeah, then this is something for you. And if you want to really go to the next level, you can of course also join our affiliate program. Now let's recap again everything what we just have talked about. Before I told you about that, you were alone, you were seeking for opportunities, you were out there and you were like, should I answer this call from the bank guy who called me last week again, and should I go in this ETF? Maybe you should. Or this was maybe something interesting what these people told me, because the people on the slides you saw before, or our other speakers, I really respect them, but everybody of us is not a super special person. The only thing what we did different, we took different decisions, and we went into a bit more successful environment. So you want to be alone, or you want to be in a community? What goes with you to the top? And this is the slide for you to decide. Stay alone, in the dark, your old habits, your old life, or go one step out of the comfort zone. Try out something new. Learn from people who obviously did a very good job in the last week and month and change your life. And now ask your decision, where are you going to be in 1 year? And I told you guys, I will tell you guys right now, today there will be people in the call who say, yeah, this guy, what he said, it was kind of true, but I'm not daring. Like, I can maybe lose something or it will be weird. And then there will be the second guy and said, hey, what do I have to lose? We're not forcing you to put your whole fortune into this business. Put it a little bit. Start it. Go the first step. Check it out. Try out something new. Spread the idea to the people and see what can happen if you change your life just a bit in the right direction. And I can tell you guys, if I would have not taken this decision in the year 2014, when I was 23 years old, to at least try it, I would be still with all the other Monday morning guys in this office, and I would complain, and I was waiting for Friday and my 1 week holiday and my $2,000 of income per month maybe. With these words, which side you want to join? I hope everybody's enjoying this global call right now. This will be not the last. This is the start of something big. And I will give it right now to my next colleague again. This is Mr.